So this is the Dallas Mavs Tap-In Show, and if you do not know, this is where we get activated and activated for all things about the Dallas Mavericks. We will be going over a few segments, topics, and fun facts, and just anything else you might want to know about this team. We all know that the Dallas Mavericks were able to pull off a big win against the Washington Wizards. We needed it. And then I was sitting there thinking, I was like, that plus minus gonna look good tomorrow. Without further ado, let's get into the segments of the show. Let's go. Bear with me 1 second. Go down here. It has been a lot of talk about Jimmy Butler and the fact that Dallas is a prime trading zone for him. I don't know if we want Jimmy Butler. Drop it in the comments. Let me know how you feel about Jimmy Butler. Matter of fact, y'all might want to go ahead and kick your shoes off and get comfortable because it's time for the Dallas Mavs show. Yes, sir. So let's look at this.
You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoe program, nigga. 23-hour lockdown. I'm the man up in this motherfuckers.
Okay.
All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. You think you can do this to me?
He's out there. Pat.
You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoe program, nigga.
Hey. So let's see. So Jimmy Butler is actually something serious that is being floated out there. I don't necessarily know how to feel about it. Let's see. No, that's not it. All right, so we got big perks, big list, and he's going to be giving us the top 5 teams for Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler's destination. Coming in at number 5, let me crank it off. Put it up. The Dallas Mavericks, right? You look at the Mavs, Kyrie and Luka, they got some attractive pieces over there. Klay looking like he's supposed to. Maybe PJ Washington, eye candy to the Miami Heat.
I'm looking at your
pieces
side.
Work and bring Jimmy to Dallas. That would be special for the Mavericks, and that would definitely put them back in the conversation with OKC to compete to get to the NBA Finals. Ramona, I'm leaning on you. I need you.
Okay.
Remember the rule.
How's that?
There we go.
Okay.
I like it. The Golden State Warriors. Curry is the only superstar in the league that doesn't have a certified number 2. I believe that Jimmy Butler was out there right now.
That sounds like a good play.
That box for the Warriors. There's some help and some hope to get back into the contention, right?
So would they run Steph, Buddy Hield, Butler, Draymond, and then either Kuminga or
be able to compete for
whatever one that had the mental breakdown that missed the whole
NBA
season?
title. I got the Warriors at
Wiggins.
number 4. I know it's your first time, big fella, but the big
Let's
fella
go.
needs you. I need your energy on this.
They calling you, Dunleavy.
Need a there go, the Milwaukee Bucks, right? Chris Middleton. And y'all know how I feel about money-making Middleton, but he hasn't been available really for the Milwaukee Bucks. And when you look at
Hey, low key, if you were watching this and the names that he's mentioning for these other teams are also players that do have a chance to get picked up by the Dallas Mavericks. That's the only reason why I'm bringing this to you. It's good stuff. Make sure you get the information. You got to use what you can and apply it the way that you can when you get it.
at the way that Dame and Giannis has been playing at extremely high.
I don't think their personalities will get along. Well, they wanted Dame in the beginning, so they didn't get Dame. He might go to Dame. That makes sense.
NBA level, you bring Jimmy over there in Milwaukee. Matter of fact, didn't he go to Marquette? He did go, so that's familiar territory for him. You bring them back there, you have some back. Malika, give me number 2.
I'm still getting it together between you and Marquette, but
Stop laughing.
Look at Perk with the big old fingers pointed to the camera. Boy, it was like some mini Smokies.
Give me some energy. There we go. Put it up. The Phoenix. Hey, look, we know what the Phoenix Suns are missing. KD needs a dog. A guy that's going to do everything that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. A guy that's going to be an instigator, not a retaliator. That's what Jimmy will bring to the Phoenix Suns alongside Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. If they can land him, then the hopes are high for the Phoenix Suns to get back into the playoff race to compete in the Western Conference. Now, coming in at number 1, this might be surprising the most, but I feel like this is the best.
Hey, if you just now joining the stream, you can go back and rewind. Now, one thing about playing this was the fact that we got to see that the Dallas Mavericks are somewhat in the race for Jimmy Butler, but all the players that he mentioned can make these trades work for these other teams, whether it's Golden State, the Bucks or the Suns or whoever he's about to reveal, we can end up with those players on our team. So he's just also letting you know they're available as well. So just in case we need to pick up some stuff.
Destination for Jimmy Butler. Put it up there. I don't know why Jimmy don't want to be in Memphis, right? If you think about the core four that they would have, Desmond Baines, Jared Jackson Jr., and Jimmy Butler, look, this team definitely, they're already one of the best teams in the West, but I think I might slide and say, hey, I might pick the Grizzlies to go to the finals if Jimmy Butler was on this team.
Okay. All right. So we all know the Dallas Mavericks were able to take care of business against the Washington Wizards yesterday. It was a well-needed win, especially since the fact that we've been dropping games as if they were hot potatoes.
I beg your pardon.
I'm just serious. They be having us going up and down, and then the games sometimes be late. I done fell asleep. Man, I be tired. But nonetheless, it was a good thing to see. Klay Thompson, the return of the splash comeback. Gafford was collecting rent. The Mavs dominated the Wizards, and it was something beautiful to watch. Let me pull it up for you. Okay, bear with me as we get in here. Klay Thompson locked in with 7 first quarter triples. That's how you know it's serious when they just say triples. They don't even say the 3.
Spicy. It's flavorful.
But Chick-fil-A really out here trying to get me on this ad. Okay, the game leaders. We had Klay Thompson with 23 points, PJ 9 rebounds, and Dinwiddie with 9 assists. You know, low-key, Kyrie been leading games with assists, and that boy been having 4.2. I'd be like, what you do? Wait. All right. So they pretty much had us favored from the beginning. This is the shot chart. I'm assuming this is us, but that's a lot of white, but it's a lot more white for them. You can tell we killed them in the paint.
It's a Klay day. Yeah. We've got another.
Yeah, y'all some highlights here.
No hesitation from Dinwiddie over the top.
Boy, Klay was on a heater, doing a lot of things that I talked about in the previous video. Make sure you go back and check that last video out. Also, comment if y'all like those thumbnails or at least the new logos. Feel free to drop it in the comments. Share it. Spread it out. It's a community.
Dallas has got to do well with Vic Valanciunas inside, and they do on the glass.
In my last video, I was talking about how Klay Thompson and Kyrie have been working with the team to get their three-point efficiency at a higher clip, and the fact that Klay Thompson has been working on his shot to minimize the movement in his legs for him to be automatic.
And that's fact.
That's enough of that. You know, they be acting funny.
Wow.
Outdoorsy is a company inspired by you, the explorers, the travelers.
Bear with me. I muted it for y'all, but it's still playing on my end. Let's go to the team stats. Now, offensive rating went up, and we'll take it any way we can. And I mean that.
Shots fired.
And I'm shaking back from being under the weather, y'all. Y'all got to forgive me. All right, so let's look at the team stats. Field goal percentage was 41.6 for the Washington Wizards. The Dallas Mavericks were 53.3. The 3-point, we had 44.4%, and the Wizards were at 29.7. And I ain't gonna lie, Jordan Poole, that boy be pulling up from anywhere. Talk about the green light. That boy say he ready to go right now. Trying to mess boys up and pull up my soundboard so we get this good for y'all. We ain't gonna fool with it. It's gonna act like that. All right, so let's skip down a little bit. We got rebounds. Now I wanted to play. All right, so we got rebounds. We had 51. They had 45. That's how you dominate in these games. Assists, we had 39. They had 23. We were being a lot more, transitional with that ball. We was getting it moving. Hot potatoes. 5 and 5 on the steals. They had 3 blocks. We had 7. I told y'all the Dallas Mavericks are at the top of the pack when it comes to blocks this season, thanks to our bigs and wings. Daniel Gafford is something to definitely respect and appreciate. Well, here we go. Turnovers. Points off turnovers. They had 11 and they gave up 9 points. We had 12 and we conceded 17. We got to fix that, guys. We made up for it with the fast break points. 24 to their 9 points in the paint. They beat us in the paint. 56 to 52. Crazy. The largest lead was for us at 38 points. All right. Will the Dallas Mavs make a move this trade deadline? Let's see what they're talking about.
Have to do the same thing this trade deadline to get on the right with the way that their injury roster looks right now. Are we kind of looking at this team to have to do the same thing this trade deadline to get on the right track?
I don't think that they're going to make. Now, look, the Mavericks will always be aggressive. They're always going to explore the market. as far as addressing these particular issues, I don't think they give up significant assets to address a temporary problem. Derek Lively II is going to be a huge part of this foundation for years to come. So you're not necessarily giving up assets to try to replace him when you expect him back hopefully by the end of the regular season going into the playoffs. The best possible trade deadline acquisition would be getting an MVP caliber player. They hope it's going to happen essentially with the return of Luka Doncic. And if Luka is right, he can cover up a lot of flaws. And look, even last year, this team struggled even after the trade deadline. Coming out of the All-Star break, they lost 5 of 6, and then things clicked. They got rolling. They were able to build momentum, carry that into the playoffs. But they did not have home court advantage in a single series last year. That's a tough road to take, and it looks like it's going to probably have to be a similar path for them this season.
Simply put, family, the Mavs are built different.
Here's a cut to the basket by Kuzma. Stone cold block again against Valanciunas. And then Gafford runs the floor.
Hey, was that a block? The lie detector says.
You throw him a bone. For defense, offense, Art.
He does his thing, averaging 3 over the last,
It's true. Let's see what PJ looking like. Wanna like a man.
Dinwiddie tracking back into the play with the intercepts.
Okay.
Quicker than Valanciunas.
Off the glass.
Going to the Baja for the basket and the foul.
That boy shook the hell out of Valanciunas. Get over here.
using that strength that he has.
Let's read this article. All right, family. So we seriously have to talk about Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is back. Yeah, I mean, he's back. Let's break it down. This performance for Klay Thompson was one for the ages. He's setting records literally in front of our face. And if you blink, we can miss it. We will discuss the scoring explosion and how it impacted the team dynamics, highlight his key plays, and that three-point barrage. Klay Thompson makes 7 threes in the first quarter, and the Mavs breeze past the worst Wizards, 130-108. Hey, man, I heard some stuff about Wendy's, and I normally used to like Wendy's.
Winding down, a thrust to the basket by bottle up. Shot clock, he's going to have to heave it from the corner, and it's on the money.
I thought this was supposed to be about Klay. Well, this is for TGK, matter of fact, because TGK say Spencer Dinwiddie don't get no wiggle room. Y'all got to start giving Spencer Dinwiddie some wiggle room. If he come out here and start handling business, then y'all need to respect him if he have an off night, because we about to glaze Klay.
Beg your pardon.
Glazing.
I beg your pardon.
Gives him a shimmy. He drills his 7th three of the first quarter. 9 made threes in the first, 2 here in the second for the Mavs. Wizards miss a 3. Going after a rebound, but Kyrie's got it up ahead. Running the
Hold on, wait a
and
minute.
finishing.
Oh, there we go.
Two-hand rim rocker for Prosper.
Hey, man, we've been seeing some good things from Omax.
So much.
Here's a cut to the basket by Kuzma. Cold block again. And then Gafford runs the floor and with the
Okay, so is it safe to say Gafford might not be able to do the behind the back reverse alley catch like Derek Lively? Because Derek Lively would have definitely dunked that.
big dog guards the yard. You throw him a bone.
Hey, that was.
101.
I need to clip this up.
Big dog guards the yard. You throw him a bone.
I'm definitely.
3.
That's gonna be the new drop.
Make a mistake here.
I told you, Jordan.
4 seconds left.
Bear with me, y'all. Okay. Klay Thompson scored 21 of his 23 points in the first quarter, matching the Dallas Mavericks record by hitting 7 3-pointers in the first period. And the Mavericks breathed past the worst NBA team, Washington Wizards, 130-108 Monday night. Thompson equaled the Mavericks record for threes in any quarter, set February 2022 by Luka Doncic, who has been sidelined since straining his left calf on Christmas Day. Thompson owns the NBA record for threes in a quarter with 9. And in January 2015, his 11-year run with the Golden State Warriors, Omax Prosper scored 20. This was a breakout game for Omax Prosper, y'all. We got to make sure we watching that kid because we're going to see some great things coming from Omax. He scored 20 points, matching his career high for the Mavericks, 25-22. Yeah, we barely over 500 still. Who opened on a 13-2 run, led by a 38-point before halftime. Now they got Bilal Coulibaly. We don't care about him. Thompson, in his second game back after missing 2 with a sprained ankle, was on restriction to 24 minutes and set out the fourth quarter, as most of Dallas did, or the starters. Thompson equaled the Mavericks record for threes in it. Did we already do that? Yeah, we already did that. Okay. Yep, we did that too. Okay, what are the takeaways? They're gonna give it to me. It was the third time Thompson was a Dallas top scorer this season. We definitely need him to get up there a lot more. There's really no reason why PJ should be scoring more than him. Should be scoring more than him. Klay Thompson has to know when to take that shot and be confident when taking it. All right. The key moments. Yeah. Let's talk about him a little bit. Dallas Kelly. Okay, that's an interesting name. Had 1.4 rebounds playing in the final 7 minutes in his debut. The 7-foot Kelly was signed from the G League on Sunday. And I got some highlights of him. We'll look at those after this. The Mavericks led 73-43 at halftime, their largest lead, led at the break. This season, they also matched points with the Wizards have allowed in the first half. Okay. So we're about to begin a long 5-game road trip starting in New Orleans. Okay. Let's stop sharing this. All right. Let's get into these highlights. Okay. All right. So who is this guy? We got him up. We doing some research. We gotta check him out. So I figured y'all want to see some highlights because I looked at him. I was like, man, he got a nice frame. He looked like he can move around a little bit. He got some weight on him. Let's see. Okay. Get some blocks in. Oh,
like Devontae Graham, 7 years experience. You play your
that was a nice block.
For Rice thought about it. Very deep three, thinks better of it. Now good win. Hesitation move, and what a
Hey, I need y'all to drop something in the comments on this one. Do you think Derek Lively? Ooh, boy.
I beg your pardon.
Boy, hey, I'm seeing potential. I'm seeing potential. This guy has some gravitas.
finish by Kyler.
Too proud.
Crashing the
Gordon,
ball.
sidestep, dump off, Kelly.
And ahead it'll go.
Man, tell me why I'm getting flashes of Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively mixed together with this kid. Is anybody else getting that? I'm getting a mixture. Derek Lively is gonna have to get healthy, and if his injury issues are staying, I need to know. I'm gonna find out his wingspan. I gotta compare because he might be pound for pound able to mess with Lively, and he just hasn't been able to play with Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is gonna maximize this.
And Kelly blocks.
Oh, you thought that was it? It's 2-0.
I like that. I like all
Got y'all, man.
Oh!
I got y'all.
all in Murphy shorts.
Kelly turns the corner.
Lakers looking for their biggest lead here in the first quarter. Kelly down the lane. Look out. Slammed with the left hand.
That's what we need. Did y'all see where he took off from? Hold on. How you?
Thompson
I can't go back. Boy, they lucky.
finds Baker cutting, rejected by
sir.
Harry. Checks in for Bronny James for the Lakers. Alex Morales checks in, and Kyler Kelly goes up.
Bro, that was the
BVB,
easiest.
Valerio Bodon
Is that
inside
post?
to Kyler Kelly. Nice.
Here for Salt Lake. Here's Beal looking to push. Throws up the no-look lob.
McGowan's with 12 to shoot. Enters the lane. McGowan swatted away by Kelly. Fudge. No Jonathan Dunn. Quincy Oliveri as Kelly. Wow.
It's in. Oh no, says Kyler. Pick.
It's another one. This is the last one.
Drops it back. Oh, Kyler. Good curl there by Dunn for three.
They need him in the first. They need him at the end.
Great stare from left here in this first half. Here's Murphy, the lob.
Boy, you just really got to throw it up. That's
Coming down hard with it.
18 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Lob up and Kelly from Murphy.
it's like if he gets in the area.
Floater, good. Murphy lobs. Kelly finishes. And
Hey, family, we really got to take that in. That was literally a alley-oop push shot.
Kelly with the leaner.
To the left.
That's what it took.
Under the basket. Looking
Good
inside.
positional awareness.
Kelly right in.
Did y'all see how he worked from the outside to the inside of the defender to get in prime positioning to make a play on the ball?
And jump hook is good.
9-2 run for the Lakers.
That's touch. Hey, family, how y'all feel about this guy? This guy looks nice. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me take this off the stage and let's tap into Dallas Mavs on Twitter. See what's going on in there. And I can plug something up real quick. Here we go. Okay, let's see what Klay had to talk about after the game. Drop down.
Felt great because we needed a win where we put a team away early. I think there's an emphasis on coach for me to be more. Just having to be one of those nights where I had a really good first quarter. Came out of y'all felt great. Always feels great when you shoot the ball well, but just felt great because we needed a win where we put a team away early. It's been a while since we had one, so it's nice to kind of do that collectively.
Why you thought this a lot?
Find them in transition or find them for a away screen, and not necessarily just to shoot it every time, but just to get some motion, get in a better rhythm. And yeah, it was one of those nights where It felt good off my hand, and it's still a learning process for all of us because we got to have guys in and out the lineup. But I like.
Okay, I'm gonna say this now. Is it me or is it like Klay Thompson's trying to sound humble, but he's really like, man, I've been telling y'all I can shoot, and I finally got the shot to go down. It just sounds like it don't sound genuine. It sounds like it's, I don't know, it sounds like some bull to me. Okay, that's enough of Klay. His better help self out there looking like a kid off a house party. All right, Daniel Gafford, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Why they put 0 steals on here? They should be ashamed of themselves.
Shots fired!
Okay, one-handed jam.
It's questionable to return. The Valanciunas starts the third quarter, turned it over.
Yeah, PJ was definitely taking advantage of them as well. Just forcing his way into the paint. Okay, we got some anime. Let me find out. I've been doing all these Mavs graphics and all this art and been putting it on Twitter. I swear I done started a whole new wave. But don't nobody want to give me credit. It's okay. You don't have to give me credit. Just because I don't go live all the time, the work is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? It's in the catalog. You can go back. The audio just now getting popping. So I appreciate y'all for being in here. But all I had was my audio issue as far as creativity, segments, content, topics. I've been good on that. I just need to get my audio right. Now that the audio is right, we can stream. I don't even know what time the stream is going to end. I already played this one. If you missed this, Luka in the Dallas Mavericks locker room by the time he comes back, like the last episode of Fresh Prince, and everybody's gone. Nobody's there. You missed your opportunity. At least that's what I think they're saying to him.
Yeah, hey, Well, I'm here with the most popular guy on the floor right now. I wanted to talk to you, Gaff, because I want to know you had another big night against your old team, and just wanted to hear your thoughts on how much your basketball.
I'm saying this for the record. I have been the number one advocate for Daniel Gafford. A lot of people say that it's only them, and if they not mentioning Lock, Mavsphere, when it comes to Daniel Gafford, Quentin Grimes, Najee Marshall, all these players that are making moves and making changes and making waves right now, I've spoke about all of them. I didn't even spoke about the people on the bench, Kessler, Edwards, everybody. So therefore, if you need to know anything about these players, I've covered everyone. The audio might not be as popping as it is now, but go back, check those videos out, roll to 1,000 subs. I need y'all to get this watch time hours up.
Life has changed since the trade deadline last year.
I mean, it's a dream come true, honestly. In the position that I'm in right now, I'm just grateful for everything that's came my way, for all the people that has encouraged me throughout this journey of mine, and I'm just taking it one day at a time.
Do you feel right now with all the injuries in the front line, do you feel any extra burden right now?
Not necessarily. I told the guys that I got it until they get back, and that's how I'm going to keep it. I just come in, handle business, do my job, and they keep motivating me until they get back around me too.
All right, I got to know what it's like to be on the floor in the first quarter when a guy like Klay is doing what he was doing tonight.
Oh, man, that was great. Just great to witness, great to be a part of, great to watch. I think I gave him one of the assists. That was dope, for him to come out hot like that. So we had to follow suit and just be able to come out and just dominate like how he did. He came out with, business on his mind.
This on my mind.
Shot is missed in the paint by Kuzma. And they've already had 1-2 that ended up being a switcheroo to a 3.
Gafford putting on the block highlights. Did you get hit in the...
No. Who's the second putback? No. And we didn't even have a chance to play that. It's Gafford with a rebound after the miss by Kuzma. 4 shots.
Yeah, that would have been a self-pass if he would have got it.
Shot is missed in the paint by Kuzma. And they've already had...
I guess this is because a lot of people like to say Daniel Gafford doesn't rebound. So they done made him a whole rebounding highlight.
1-2 that ended up being a switcher. 3. Nice job, Gafford. A block shot.
Okay, so let's look at...
Who's the second?
Man, I swear they just doubling up this thing. My fault, y'all. Get out of there. Hey, what y'all think of this thumbnail? Rate this thumbnail. Drop it in the comments below. Okay, tell me. Okay, this is some of the artwork I did. Tell me what y'all think. Oh, yeah, we had their number. It just wasn't a number. Make sure my audio is good. I just got a message. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Yo. Okay, we good here. If you can hear me. Okay, perfect. All right, so we good. Back on the audio. We just streaming, y'all, out today. Okay, let's get back into it. New Dallas Mavericks center walks in the media day. The last 24 hours, crazy. I was getting ready for Cinco. It's a pretty good photo. They really think we could just want to see him walk 24/7. NBA first points, game ball, and hook that boy up. Keith in there. Keith been looking like he done lost some weight, don't he? That boy done put them steak and shakes down. Yeah, that's like the, you know what I'm saying? I feel you, my brother. Like, you got some soul handshake. You lean in, you put that shoulder up. Yeah, come on, bro. Like, I'm about to pull your big ass down here. No, what does it say? 23 points, 3 rebounds. Bro, I had to hype this up. That boy tried to do a cheerleader scorpion where he was bending that back. So we got some photos of the new kid, the new guy on the block. All right, so Quentin Grimes going around here hacking the system. That's probably why they had that anime up there on the big screen. Man, let's see if they got anything on YouTube that we can go over. I did a reaction video yesterday to some panel saying that our playoff chances are over already. They putting the cart before the horse. Say the cart before the horse. Man, y'all bear with me. Been shaking back from, it's some type of bug going around. So y'all be careful, stay hydrated, drink your essential water, make sure you're getting your vitamins in, and keep you some Mucinex. You don't care for highlights. Hey, they got my video up here. Hey man, y'all go check my video out, man. He looked 35. Let's see what ESPN talking about. I know they've been talking bad about us for a while. Let me start it over just in case y'all didn't catch it again. Now this video is from 5 days ago, so we'll just work now as we come across them. This is gonna be a little stream. What's she rolling her eyes for? She better calm down.
I beg your pardon?
She better be rocking with the Mavericks. She playing games. I'm about to get on Sugar Honey Iced Tea out here. After we watch those highlights, y'all, I'm pretty sure we not necessarily worried about Derek Lively no more, because we might have a Derek Lively and a Daniel Gafford combined, mixed together. I wouldn't be surprised if they trade them both now. I honestly can see it happening, but I would rather keep Gafford and I'll trade Derek Lively. They might even be the same age. This guy is pretty nice. It's all going to come down to durability. Don't come for me on that. Derek Lively is my guy, but he's always hurt. Before Luka went to injury, right before he got hot. So, bro, that delay was crazy. You built like a... Okay, I'm done with him. Yes, you are. You're going against the grain, buddy. In the words of, let's say, Westbrook. You going against the grain. I know that's the wrong one. Y'all bear with me, man. Yo. Okay, we back. All right, appreciate y'all for sticking around. Man, that stream just likes to crash on you sometimes. Let's filter this. It's been some people talking greasy over 20 minutes. Filter today. Let's hear these interviews.
He'd go off like that in the first quarter.
Yeah, I thought he set the tone. He was great tonight. I thought Spencer did a great job of being the point guard to set the table. So I thought he was looking for Klay. I thought the screens were set and Klay was ready to go. And I thought he got us going. And I think everybody else followed after that.
I mean, what did you just think about the aggression level from Klay just coming out of the gates tonight?
It was good. He was aggressive, just like he has been. And tonight they went down.
So how important is it going to be to guys like Dinwiddie to consistently find Klay and trust him to make those shots?
Yeah, I think it was something that was done early. We set screens, we ran stuff for him. He responded in a positive way. Klay is very unselfish. And so, again, he got going. I thought Spencer did a great job at finding him, and I thought the others did too, being able to DHO or find him on the wing on the offensive rebounds. They made a conscious effort to get Klay going early, and he responded in a positive way. It just made the game easier for everybody else.
Do you feel like PJ at backup center? I mean, what were your thoughts on his minutes at the 5 tonight and kind of, I guess, that going forward?
Yeah, I thought he was good. Everybody was good tonight. Everybody was good at PJ. I mean, it was a blowout, so we'll get tested in New Orleans.
What'd you like about Kelly?
I thought his activity and his talk, he was vocal for someone just to get here, his voice for a newcomer.
When you see the ball falling like you want.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels good. Moving forward, like I said, with injuries, we had this light more often. And we're at full confidence that we could guard anybody, regardless of speech at the 5, at the 4, or whatever, because we feel good with our...
We got Spencer
What's up? We're back for part 2 with my conversation with Spencer Dinwiddie, sponsored by Hennessy.
Man, all right, family. The stream is just, I guess it's getting so long that it's acting up. But we do have an exclusive interview here. We got Top Chef Devin Harris with Spencer Dinwiddie. I'll end this stream and then start a new one. Let me end this. Okay, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Make sure you like, subscribe, tap in so you can be back in. Appreciate y'all coming through the channel and support Mavs. Check out that content and all that artwork